Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great toy hauler travel trailer value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a 2009 Forest River Salem Sport. It's the model number 23 FLSRV. It's 26 foot long overall. Weighs 6,220 pounds with a very impressive 3,600 pound cargo carrying capacity. Folks, this is a real neat toy hauler. It's light enough that you can tow it with most half-ton pickup trucks, and it still sleeps up to 8 people. All fiberglass exterior. Of course, Forest River builds this, who's the largest manufacturer of RVs in the world. They're a Berkshire Hathaway company, and many of you may be familiar with their CEO, Warren Buffett. So safe to say this is a company that's not going anywhere for a long time. Got the alloy wheels, like I said, the all fiberglass exterior. Tires look great. Now, folks, this is more of the whole thing is used as a toy hauler. It's got kind of a unique floor plan. It's got a 48-inch wide ramp door in the back. Got stabilizer jacks. Almost a full-length awning on the side. Now, folks, this unit comes with a 90-day nationwide limited warranty by CoachNet, which is the same warranty company that services brand new Forest Rivers, and it includes a 138-point inspection by our certified RV techs, so which will be completed after purchase. Got the upgrade scare lights. You've got a fuel station and a built-in fuel tank. It's got a very nice 106-gallon fresh water capacity, so if you want to take it off-road somewhere or someplace away from campgrounds and fresh water, you've got the water capacity to stay out there a while. Notice it's got the metal fender flares instead of the plastic ones, so if you ever have a blowout, I'm telling you folks, that's the way to go right there. I like the metal ones because they're a lot harder to tear up in case you ever do have a blowout. The tires look great, so I don't think you have to worry about those for a long time. Got the diamond shield all the way around. Safety, you got the tinted safety glass windows. Striping and finish looks good for the year model. It is prepped for an RV generator, and it does have the fuel station. Let's take a look inside this half-ton towable toy hauler. Now, folks, as we step inside, no smoke, no pet odors. And after purchase, like I said, we're going to go through this very extensive RV checkout. And if you want a copy of that checkout to see what all it covers, feel free to contact our non-commissioned salespeople, and they'll be happy to email you or fax you one. But I promise you, folks, we go through a very thorough inspection. If you sit down with a legal pad and a pen, you couldn't come up with as many things to check out on a used RV as we have, not even half. Here in the front, you've got a sleeper sofa. This table folds up against the wall. Of course, you can remove the chair. This sofa folds up. So what's really unique about this toy hauler is that you can virtually use the entire camper as a toy hauler. The table booth folds up. The table's removable. You got 2 full-size beds that lower down. You've got all this space in here you can use for toy haulers. Let me tell you something about toy haulers, folks. They have become one of the most popular type of towable RV out there. And I'll tell you why. Because they're so versatile. People are buying toy haulers that don't even plan on towing anything in it or hauling anything in it, because you got to look at it like this, folks. If you're into any kind of crafts or flea marketing or anything like that, this is a great way to spend the weekend at a show or a flea market. Live up front. Keep your stuff locked up inside with you when you sell it. I've actually sold some of these people who make them into mobile stores. And what's neat about them is on a pretty day like this, you can lower that ramp door down, put some blocks under it, have a nice breeze coming through here, and be very, very comfortable. Enjoy the great outdoors. So, or you can, of course, use them like a lot of people do. Put your motorcycles in here, your side-by-sides or golf carts, whatever you want to put in here. It's got a roll-up carpet with a rubberized floor underneath it. The sofa makes a bed. Table makes a bed. You've got 2 electric loft beds that come down from the ceiling, and I believe they are probably a full-size bed. So you can actually sleep up to 8 people in here. You got looks like a newer Dometic RV refrigerator freezer, two-way, and of course we'll make sure that works. Stove top doesn't look like it's ever been used. Residential style double basin sink, microwave. Got a really nice stereo system. As you can see, the electronics are included. The TV and everything here, it works, of course, and we check everything in that we can think of, folks, with that 138-point inspection. Got the pop-out vents. You know, it's a nice, sturdy toy hauler, and the fact that it only weighs 6,220 pounds is very lightweight. You see, toy haulers by nature are going to weigh a lot more than this size, just a regular travel trailer, because they have to make the frame stronger to handle the extra weight of what you're going to put in it. You've got a 3,600-pound cargo carrying capacity, and I'll show you right here. Unloaded vehicle weight, which is what it weighs now, 6,220 pounds. So if you fill it up with water, and of course you'll have propane, that's still going to leave you 3,652 pounds of cargo carrying capacity. In other words, and a lot of people get this confused because they look at that GVWR weight that's on the outside stickers, they think that's what the camper weighs. No, folks. That right there is what the axles are rated for. In other words, you've got 10,815 pounds. So that's going to include, so your camper right now weighs 6,220. If you fill it up with water, that's 880 pounds, and then 63 pounds of propane. So, which I've never seen anybody max one out. But that basically, when you add all that together, that's roughly around 7,100 pounds. So that's going to leave you about 3,652 pounds left before you get to that axle rating. In other words, that's as heavy as you can go without overloading the axles on this camper. So that's, I know a lot of people get confused about that, folks, but the unloaded vehicle weight is what the camper weighs. And of course, you've always got to figure, you know, luggage, food, personal items, anything like that, grills, chairs, you know, you have to figure up all that. But with a 3,652-pound cargo carrying capacity, you would have to load this thing pretty much from top to bottom, front to back to get close to that weight. And I don't see that happening, folks. Besides the weight of whatever you're going to put in here, you might add 4 or 5, maybe 600 pounds worth of luggage and food and stuff like that. And that's pretty much about it, folks. So 6,220 pounds, which just about any half-ton truck on the market can tow that easily enough. And even if you put a couple of thousand pounds in here, you're still going to be in range of most half-ton trucks. And I always tell people to always check your vehicle's towing capacity. You can ask RV dealers, sure, but you ask 10 different RV dealers what your vehicle can tow, you're going to hear 10 different answers. Always call your new vehicle dealer, like if you drive a Ford or if you drive a Toyota, call your new Ford, call your new Toyota dealer. That they're not going to charge you anything. Call, ask for the service department, give them the VIN number off your vehicle, and ask them what your particular truck is rated for. You can go online, you can get an estimate, but if you ever get into an accident and you're over your rated tow rating, your insurance company is going to give you a fit. And I've heard of a lot of insurance companies that won't even pay claims if you are in an accident and you're towing more than your vehicle's rated for. So I always recommend people don't take the dealer's word for it. Call your car dealer, your new car dealer service department, find out, give them your VIN number, find out exactly what your particular vehicle is rated for. Because every vehicle is different. Depends on the rear end, the motor, if it's four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive, and other factors, folks. Suspension package. So you always want to call ahead and get that. But anyway, back to the tour. We got a rear corner bathroom, lavatory area, got the toilet, got this really nice tall roof. I like that, folks. You don't even need a skylight in here, even though it's got one. Got the RV toilet. You know, I don't see any signs of water damage anywhere or any kind of soft spots or anything like that. You can see that rubberized flooring, and there's that roll-up carpet that you can remove if you want to. You know, folks, it's a nice unit. It's going on eBay, going on about 20 other different websites. It's only $11,900, and that's the out-the-door price. We'll trade. We'll trade for just about anything, folks. Now, the only thing lately that we haven't been able to trade for, folks, are street motorcycles. And the reason why, I've got 3 buyers that used to buy all my trade-ins. The market is so flooded right now with used street motorcycles that they even quit buying because they said they don't even have room to park anymore. And there's way more sellers than buyers for motorcycles right now, and I can understand that. A lot of people's getting out of motorcycle riding because of the way people drive, the way they get distracted when they're driving and hitting motorcyclists. And it seems like every week in the Chattanooga area we hear about somebody getting hurt or killed in a motorcycle accident. So I can understand that, folks, and that's why we kind of shy away from motorcycle trade-ins, because, well, first of all, we're not a licensed motorcycle dealer. That requires several $1,000s a year in insurance and licenses to be that, and it's just not worth it to us. And so we always just sell our motorcycles to motorcycle dealers who right now unfortunately are not buying. So if you've got a street motorcycle, folks, I'm probably not going to be able to help you much. But if you've got anything else like a car, truck, boat, I'll take a boat in on trade, guns, jewelry, local property. I'll take anything on trade pretty much except right now except a street bike. I'll even take an ATV or a UTV or golf cart or anything like that, folks. So give us a call, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. You can visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. We've got a great selection of used toy haulers right now and brand new working plays, folks. I've got brand new 2017 working plays starting at $19,900. That's the lowest price in the country. I've got a great selection of used toy haulers for even less. So this one's $11,900, includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a 138-point inspection by our RV technicians. You get all this for $11,900 out the door. Let me tell you something, folks. Anytime you shop at an RV dealer, get the out-the-door price. I can't stress that enough, because other RV dealers, what their advertised sales price is, and of course you have to read all the fine print, and what you actually wind up paying them by the time you leave with it are polar opposites, because a lot of dealers will add several $1,000s in freight fees, dock fees, tag and title fees, prep fees. They come up with all kinds of names for them, folks, but they're all rip-off fees. It's a way that these big RV dealers came up with to get the customer to pay more for the RV than the sales price, and they just disguise it as extra fees. And all those fees are 100% dealer profit. They're all 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or brand new RV. You know, we sell brand new 2017 working plays, $19,900 out the door. And folks, like I said, all of our prices are out the door. Unless you're a Georgia resident, then you're going to pay sales tax. But other than that, that's out the door. We don't charge you for the warranty. We don't charge you for the inspection. We don't charge you for your starter kit. We give my RV techs, when you pick this unit up after they've gone through it, we'll give you a personalized demonstration showing you how to operate everything on it until you're comfortable using it. We give you a starter kit with all your hoses, all your everything you need to take it right to the campground. And we do it all at a price that's thousands less than anybody else, folks. We've been doing this for over 48 years. We're one of the most successful and oldest family-owned, operated, independent RV dealers in the country. We got 170 plus used RVs in stock, more arriving every day. We sell several every day. And we sell over 500 a year, folks, because of one reason alone. That's our prices. When you look out there for what's out there for $11,900 in a used toy hauler with a warranty, and you compare it to this 2009, you're going to see there's no comparison. Our price is way, way, way under anybody else, folks. This is a deal, and we're specialists. This is selling stuff sight unseen, folks. Believe it or not, I have 200 or 300 customers a year that buy RVs just strictly off my videos and off our pictures and descriptions. Because our deals are so great, people drive and travel hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles. You know that in the last several years alone, we've sold RVs in all 50 states, including multiple sales to Alaska and multiple sales to Hawaii. We've sent over 2,000 RVs. I'm talking about coast to coast in Canada alone. I have buyers every week that come down here from Canada pretty much and buy because of our prices. I've got customers who have shipped RVs to England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and other countries. And folks, these people didn't come thousands of miles away in some cases because they like us, even though we're easy to get along with. We're stress-free buying experience. But they came that far away, folks, because we save them a lot of money, just like we can save you. You get that warranty. Other dealers charge you a couple of $1,000s for a warranty. We give it to you. at the sales price, the $11,900 price. You get the warranty and the inspection, folks. Nobody else is going to do that and sell it for our low prices. We don't charge you extra fees. Again, nobody else is going to do that, especially with our low prices. We're going to give you finance options that you can't beat anywhere else, folks. Interest rates on this RV, I can get you a 60-month loan with qualifying credit with the interest rates as low as 3%. I can get you extended terms up to 120 months if you also need that. And the reason why our interest rates are so much lower than the other dealers is because other dealers have learned to exploit people who need to finance RV by marking the interest rate up, sometimes double or more over what the bank approves you for. Have you ever noticed in other dealers' advertising they never disclose an interest rate? And even when you call them and directly ask the salesperson what their rates start at, they won't tell you, folks. They're trained to do that. Because if you have a frame of reference, it's harder for the finance manager to mark the interest rate up to make money. And when you figure, okay, we can get you done 3%, they're going to charge you 6% because they're getting you approved at 3%, but they're charging you 6%. And since you have no idea what their rates start at, you don't know if that's a good rate or not, so you just sign the paperwork. Well, folks, you figure double interest rate, that's going to cost you several $100s in higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan. And that several $100s is money that the dealer gets to keep, because the bank lets the dealer keep anything they make over what they call the buy rate, which is the rate that they approve you for. And folks, it's a gimmick. It's all it is, folks. You know, at Parkway RV Center, our rates start as low as 3%. We don't have commission salespeople. That saves you a lot of money too, because these other RV dealerships pay their salespeople 25% of the gross profit on the unit. So that means that particular RV dealer has to mark their units up an additional 25%, costing you thousands more for the same RV just so that they can pay the salesperson's commission. Folks, that's just not the way. It's a practice of buying RVs that's a century out of date. It's just not right, folks. But 98% of the RV dealers pay their salespeople that way. Makes it hard to deal with them because all they care about is making as much money off you as possible, because the more profit that they make for the dealership, the bigger their commission check is. Well, folks, my guys are totally different. They're non-commissioned. They get no incentive to sell. It doesn't matter to them as far as their paycheck's concerned if you buy this camper or you go up the road and buy it from somebody else. It doesn't matter to them. They're here to work for you, not like a commission salesperson who's only in business for themselves, and that is to make the most money off every customer that comes on the lot so they get the biggest commission check. That's why these commission salespeople have all these pressure, all these games and gimmicks that they throw on everybody, that the reason everybody hates buying from a commission salesperson. My guys are easygoing. They're here to help you, to answer your questions. There's really no selling involved because we have the lowest prices on the internet. And when you look out there and see what kind of toy hauler you can buy for $11,900 with a 90-day warranty and a 138-point inspection, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about compared to this one. So my guys, there's really no selling involved because we already have the lowest prices. And they're here to answer your questions, to help you out with trade-ins and financing if you need it, to arrange an appointment to come look at this RV, or this camper, excuse me. I call everything RVs, even though I know that's really not correct. It's a travel trailer toy hauler. And, of course, they schedule a time for pickup or delivery. Now, folks, we do offer nationwide delivery. You just pay whatever it costs us to bring this toy hauler to you. We don't make any profit on delivery. You just pay what it costs us to get my driver to your driveway or wherever you want this thing dropped to, and get them back home. That's it, folks. We also have extended warranties available. Ask your salesperson about that through CoachNet, the same warranty company that guaranteed this thing when it was brand new, and the same warranty company that Forest River uses today. So give us a call, drop us an email, check out this used Salem 23 FLSRV while it lasts, 6,220 pounds. You can tow it with a half-ton truck. Sleeps up to 8 people. The entire interior can be used as a toy hauler. Be a nice camper and save somebody a lot of money. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.